the doc believed that Yuri is responsible for shooting the ray gun that was clearly nowhere near them and from a different location. How is anyone this fucking stupid?
Tell me how you feel, please don't lie to me. Tell me how you feel, it means a lot to me. Close your eyes, you will arrive. Stay and sleep, one day you will arise. How many days in a week? When do we plan to meet? 7 days on this.
What would happen if you blend horror anime with isekai anime? Well, it turns out you get trash. All isekai anime by default suck anyway, but horror anime also sucks. Like, let me not even cap like there are any good ones out there. I can admit that horror and isekai anime sometimes bring extremely interesting concepts to the table. However, 90% of the time, they are executed terribly, or the characters are dumb as a sack of rocks. And this show is no different. High Rise Invasion is a series about random people trapped in a world with these crazy ass niggas called masks, and they whole shit is basically,
you should yourself now.
These niggas' entire objective is allegedly to scare you into committing by jumping off a building. But we wouldn't be here if this show wasn't complete dookie butter, nigga. That shit is dumb as all hell. The plot armor possessed by the main characters is unbelievable on any level conceivable. Like, the first episode, we are met with our main character, Yuri Hanjo, and she was on the phone with her brother who is also trapped somewhere in this world. We then hear a random lady on another building getting followed by a mask as the brother tells Yuri that the masks aren't actually trying to kill you, they want to push you to the edge of despair, so you jump off the building. Not sure how jumping off an 18, 19, 20-story building is easier than fighting a nigga with a baseball bat, but I digress. Anyway, she obviously dies becoming a statistic, and then a random mask missed the hell out of Yuri despite her standing still. But wait. Their intent isn't to kill, right? We'll see how long that fucking lasts. Anyway, he breaks her phone and she runs away across this bridge, and upon her getting to the other side, she stops for a second as if she isn't literally getting chased, and he throws her to the ground just for the cops to show up and up file on his ass. Ah yes, stand near the edge of the building so that this next scene can happen.
Oh my God! Oh, Jesus!
And of course, he's a perverted 445 clan member with a fucking high school fetish. Anyway, she somehow notices a glare from a rifle on another building that is dead ass aiming at her, right? And of course, he shoots that other nigga first, much deserved by the way, and shot at her second. Also, this is a headshot. What happened to just scaring people into offing themselves? Guess that logic only applies when the main characters are in danger. Yuri runs away and finds herself confronted by another mask that leaps onto her building and conveniently strikes her skirt. She pulls out the gun stolen from that dead cop from earlier and misses every fucking shot possible. And here she go with her definitely not terrible acting.
We're so high. That's right.
How is it possible that you now hit your shot from a worse angle from a further distance? Also, where's your fucking reflexes? You were literally closer last time and dodged multiple bullets, but now you're unable to do so? Why? Why aren't you dodging that? Anyway, she survived and warns her to stay back or she'll have to kill her, despite this being completely fucking irrelevant, as in the same scene, because her mask is damaged, she now has to die. Later on, Yuri finds two other survivors, one of which is being held at gunpoint by the other, shoots the gun out of her hand, seemingly saving the day.
Hey, I'm pretty good at this.
Cap. You literally watch as she pulls out a fucking knife and murders this presumably innocent bystander. Anyway, Yuri bitches up, despite having the clear advantage seeing as she has a gun. But Sniper Mask shows up, and of course, she saves the new girl, which will predictably lead to Yuri sending Mayuko a fucking duo invite so they can be together the rest of the fucking show. And obviously, despite the danger they're in, Mayuko's gotta tell us her backstory and how she's always been blamed her whole fucking life, and she views everyone as enemies at this abysmal attempt to sympathize with her character. Like, no!
What the fuck?
I knew shooting you wasn't the right thing to do. Get out! Even though you may be a murderer. You don't seem like a bad person, Mayu.
That's fucking stupid. Did you forget that the entire reason you shot at her earlier was to supposedly save that random nigga just to watch her kill him in front of you anyway?
Answer the question, Yuri, you fucking idiots!
They go to the top of the roof to get on this helicopter that supposedly takes them out of this world just for that shit to be some insane cap. Like, fast forward a little bit and we are introduced to Yuri's brother, Rika. And at first I thought, he might be a little smart. But of course, he's fucking stupid. Rika and his friends meet up, and out of nowhere, their friend got clipped by some baseball mask and dies. And here he go with the bright idea of,
I think he's playing a real baseball game.
Why? Why do you think that? Like, even if he threw a second time and deliberately passed you, seemingly playing by the rules of the game, why would you put your life on the line to test that theory? Like, what if he said, okay, you're not showing any signs of yourself, guess I'll do it myself. But no, of course, he's the MC's brother. So his theory somehow turns out to be correct. And I seem to recall your friend having a fucking gun. So why didn't he just shoot him? But no, waste your goddamn ammo on the fucking lights so Rika can go in for melee that isn't even necessary. Come on. Of course, he doesn't die from this very asinine decision. This entire scenario is explained away by just saying, oh, he had just enough humanity to abide by the rules of baseball. Okay, where the fuck was that earlier when you killed that other nigga?
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Of course, the main characters get special fucking privileges so that they're not in situations they can't escape from, which means every enemy has to be just as inconsistent as this show is stupid. To the point where they are able to test dumb hypotheses like this one so that they can verify different types of masks or whatever the fuck else. Later on, we see Sniper Mask because he survived a point-blank fucking grenade for some reason with 0 injuries at all. We figure out that if you look behind a mask, the code gets transferred in your brain and it takes over apparently. And like always, we are introduced to the worst character in the entire show. This is Kuan, and my God, she is fucking annoying. She saw Sniper Mask and asked if he's okay. And of course, he can't kill her because she's closer to God or something. And this world's entire objective is to create a perfect God. How is this useless bot closer to God or anything like that? Throughout the entire show, we never see how she's even able to survive at all, as she has no skills whatsoever aside from her plot convenient closer to God powers that no one knows how she got in the first place. Back to Yuri and Mayuko, and they are met with Chef Mask, who is, what'd you say? Oh, you are absolutely correct, random viewer watching right now in this moment. He's fucking stupid. He manages to get Mayuko alone on the floor directly below them, and this mask, of course, has a defect, but the most convenient defect of all time, as he keeps his own will as well as maintaining the powers that the mask gives him. This is definitely not a plot convenient reason to give Mayuko superpowers. Definitely not the case at all. Mayuko starts randomly getting flashbacks of her past and victims, and now starts feeling sorry for herself in the most dangerous situation possible. Where's all that kill or be killed jibber jabber you was spitting like 2 episodes ago? All the while her panic attack is happening, Chef Mask has to hold his saw near her neck as if anything will fucking happen. Get the fuck out of here! No!
Oh my god!
Are you dead ass? Like, you telling me that her entire body weight is being supported by this bogus ass schoolgirl uniform jacket? If you don't get. Of course, Mayuko is saved due to Yuri's definitely not dumb hang upside down blicky plan, but Chef Mask survives just to die anyway by Mayuko. They discover a poster about somebody supposedly trying to end everything with their brilliant, not yet discovered plan. Better go check it out without my fucking weapon drawn. I want to note that Yuri had her weapon out before she got there, but then when she does arrive to the location specified, she puts it away for absolutely no reason. Oh my god, this is definitely safe. Of course, it's a fucking trap! You're stupid! Apparently, they were waiting on anyone dumb enough to actually show up so that they can test to see if the mask is some kind of hit or miss, and it cannot get more stupid. Of course it can! A real mask shows up and just starts twerking on multiple bodies, dodging bullets and some more shit. You would think, okay, your lives are actually in danger. And of course, for no reason, stops attacking long enough for Yuri and Mayuko to exchange a whole ass dialogue about whether or not she should put on the defective mask from earlier. And of course, her new power is conveniently strong enough to beat him in one shot, cutting off his arm. What is happening? How? How is it possible that it keeps becoming more dumb? How? I would have liked this scene a lot more if the people that trapped Yuri and Mayuko in the first place didn't have a mask at first, but after trying to, steal their shit or something, they see that she has one and they make her put it on. That way, it isn't fucking stupid, and that's more of a reason for her to have her powers by the time Rider Mask shows up. That way, they can duke it out and he doesn't stand still for no reason. Am I asking for too much? Like, make it make at least a little sense. And here come this over 80-year-old nigga with his grudge against anyone closer to God. Fast forward a little bit, and they pull up on this doctor who is also closer to God and his masked servant, Aim. I forgot to mention that people that are closer to God have the power to control mask only if their brainwaves are linked with the angel in question, aka Mask. And obviously, Mayuko starts fighting the mask with this bogus-ass knife that is somehow more resilient than a fucking sword or any other weapon for that matter. This is my chance! No!
Do it, Spy!
Another mask shows up out of nowhere and is blicked down easily because Yuri can't fucking miss now, apparently.
She saw right through my strategy?
No! She did not see through your so-called brilliant plan. Pretty sure if you yell out to the top of your lungs, "Do it now," anyone would be cautious of a second threat. We see Sniper Mask and Kuan on another building watching all this unfold, and something stupid happens. Apparently, Kuan randomly got her memories back, and magically, she finds out what her weapon is, and of course, it's the most powerful shit ever. Give it to this worthless garbage, followed by the worst interaction possible. Somehow, the doc believed that Yuri is responsible for shooting the ray gun that was clearly nowhere near them and from a different location. How is anyone this fucking stupid? But Yuri, of course, takes the ball and starts lying her ass off as if she's actually the cause, because this nigga is fucking slow. Anyway, Mayuko starts feeling weird due to some side effect of the mask or whatever, and they hear a scream, so here they go to the rescue, with Mayuko making an absolute fool of herself.
A-part tip redact.
Maybe he's not a strong man.
Hey, Yuri, why aren't you helping? His back is turned to you. Shoot him! Give him back shots! Pause! Of course, when it counts, she misses every shot, but this nigga dies anyway due to phase Sniper Mask putting him in a fucking montage. And here go Yuri blicking up Casper, hitting absolutely nobody, but also
Why didn't Sniper Mask yell out, letting them know that he's not their enemy? If the goal was to get Kuan and the girls to team up, why didn't you say anything? Kuan then presses Sniper Mask into revealing the oldest memory he has. Apparently, this is a time where the mask was in complete control of him, and he sees Rika tries to shoot him, and of course, he fucking misses, conveniently flipping off the building, revealing something funny as fuck. How is it that you said
My mask had no cracks in it?
which turns out to be inconsistent cap? How is it that right here in this shot, there's no crack, but in the very next one, you have one just for it to disappear again in the next scene? Mayuko's illness becomes worse, but another mask explains that she has 2 hours to live, but can be saved by someone closer to God. So naturally, Yuri takes it upon herself to find the mouthless mask and become closer to God. Kuan and Sniper Mask somehow find Mayuko and save her, rendering Yuri's mission absolutely useless, but this was obviously an excuse to give Yuri superpowers, and at the cost of the dumbest interaction ever. Before she puts on the mask, she is confronted by another crazy mask. And for some reason starts doing the fucking Running Man in place, literally going nowhere, as she has time to put on the mask and be given many details about why she can't do it properly at the moment, but of course giving her the necessary powers to kill this fodder nigga easily. Back to Rika and friends, and they get ambushed with tear gas and multiple masked niggas, and of course, Rika is somehow able to fight under these conditions just to lose anyway and is captured by Swimmer Mask? And right back to Kuan and friends as they are attacked by a grenade launcher mask, but he gets blicked up easily. By whom? Who could it be?
Those panties.
What?
Of course, it's Yuri with her new godlike powers. Fast forward a little bit, and Rika links up with this dude named IAWA, and this nigga is the closest to God and obviously the person behind the capture. And like every villain ever, he believes he is the rightful ruler of the world with his swagless bootleg light Yagami ass plan to make himself God of the new world. Fashion Nova coat wearing that boy, you not finna be God of shit. Oh look, there's the brick, stupid ass. I'll smack the shit out you. My name's IAWA. I get to chill with the baddest bitch in the entire show. Nigga, fuck you. Your ass cannot handle none of that. Brat, you get hit in the back with a pencil. Every time you look up, you see the souls of God feet stomping on you. I hope you in your sleep, bitch. I actually hate you, but back on topic. Sniper Mask is in a quickscope 1v1 competition against another mask, and of course, for no reason, hesitates to shoot him, talking about, I was living the cool life and all this bullshit, like it don't matter, nigga, shoot him! And of course, leaving Ein enough time to sneak up and almost twerk on her, but she escapes anyway.
New crib, who this? New whip, who this? New crib, who this? No, we're not Willis, who this?
Fast forward again, and Yuri hears some screaming and leaves to check it out to find a group of masks that just got done murking this chick, right? And all of them die, obviously, as another more powerful mask shows up. Now, you guys can take a guess right now what he is. Is he A, fucking stupid, B, fucking stupid, or C, fucking stupid? If you answered any of them at all, you would be absolutely correct, as his aim is, of course, fucking abysmal, as Yuri runs in a literal straight line and he throws the knives, not hitting shit, as he glazes Aikawa to no end. Of course, here comes Mayuko, pinning him down and defeating him easily. Oh my god, why is every single enemy fucking stupid? They make a plan to put a stop to Aikawa and murk him for his diabolical plan, but get stopped by his mask. Not sure why Yuri isn't just blicking shit. Like, why are you just watching the ops take a phone call in front of you? And on Crip, you a bitch. Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, hold on, this my mama. Hello? No, ma. Ma, can I call you? Oh, they got the blueberry Pop-Tarts? Oh, let me get those, please, ma. All right, mama, thank you. Love you, ma. All right, bye. And like I said, you a bitch. And here go Aikawa lying his ass off, talking about, if you want to get to me, you gotta go through my subordinates first. He ignores them at first till Mayuko, Ein, and the doc try to stop him, but Doofenshmirtz dies anyway like a dickhead. Mayuko pulls some buffoonery out of her ass and
ask the mask to give her some more power, basically, so that she can defeat him. And of course, it takes 3 minutes for the process to be complete. And here come this nigga, somehow knowing exactly where they're at, basically acting as a distraction so Mayuko can make this slick-ass escape. And he obviously fucking loses, so the Great Angel makes his way to the hallway to find Mayuko, who has basically become a Super Saiyan and is now strong enough to compete with him on a semi-equal level. However, he still has the upper hand. And of course, Kuan fires the ray gun, greatly weakening the Great Angel. But he gets back up anyway and is about to murk Mayuko again. And of course, here comes Yuri from the top rope, hitting him on top of his head, basically one-shotting him, and he's defeated forever. I say forever because they don't just bonk him on his head. Magically, Yuri's brainwaves have synced up perfectly with the Great Angel. So now, of course, he's the first angel and conveniently the strongest angel she's able to control. Clearly, I have demonstrated that this show is some top-tier buffoonery. Like, this shit is some clapped ass, boy. But there's still about to be somebody in the comments like, yeah, you're just nitpicking all your points and you're just doing too much of yada, yada, yada and all that rah-rah, you feel me? Hey, look, though, I fuck with that. If you disagree with me like I put in the beginning of my videos, comment that shit. I will debate you niggas, bruh. I will debate y'all niggas. I love that shit. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, it's just anime. Who gives a fuck, to be honest? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, some niggas be saying, oh, you just talking shit about the series, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da-da. You should watch this other one that's probably also garbage. And I'ma tell you it's trash, nigga. You feel me? But, hey, man. Say, man, looking at. That's it. I'm gonna get you next one, man. Gang.